Blessings and peace, and welcome to the Ice Turn Her experience. Something you really can't explain. It's just something that you can only experience. I've been meaning to leave you with something to vibe with. But within the last, few days, I've been under the weather, and it has affected my throat chakra, which, if anybody is familiar with that, is very important. It's not just, with your ability to speak, clear and concise, but also with your throat chakra, you're able to channel, aspects of you that, or I can say the creative side of you, whereas though you're able to tap into the left side of your brain, and connect with those 144,000 rays. As I've stated before, See, when I talk about meditation and internalization, I'm internalizing things of that nature. I'm not internalizing how I feel and what I do like and what I don't like. I'm actually tapping into my internal wealth to basically make sure that I am centered and perfectly aligned towards though I am fluid in my 7 chakras. But as I've stated before, what is good game to you? What is good conversation? And so I pose this question to you. Do you mind me answering it to, my best ability, just conveying what I feel as though is good game and good conversation, for me. Like before, I had had a discussion with you about the components of speed, power, and concentration. I gave you a brief summary of that. So imagine having speed, power, and concentration, and opposing questions such as, can you feel my eyes in you? Can you feel me look into your heart? Can you feel me in your heart? Those embedded commands. Imagine that, and that's just really 3 components. I'm just talking with you right now. I would liken the game, I would liken the conversation to basketball. Why not? We just do the ratings NBA 2K, right? Do you notice the difference between a pure shooter and a tireless scorer? Well, the difference between a pure shooter and a tireless scorer, see, a pure shooter has the perfect form and can hit anywhere on the court. You would think of somebody like Steph Curry or Klay Thompson. Now, when you think of a tireless scorer, who do you think of? I would say like Kobe Bryant, or Michael Jordan. The words are they're a threat on any given night on the court. Now imagine either one of those players becoming a coach, right? Now, do you notice the difference between those two? And do you notice the difference between a player, right, that has the ability to do both and teach both? Can you imagine his level of power, right? See, that right there is a nigga that could teach the game. See, the thing is, there's a lot of people that can't teach the game. And I'm sure by now you can tell the difference between those that can and those that can't. Because those that can are always hated on by those that can't. Because that's their deficiency. That's their side effect. That's their Achilles heel, right? There's levels to this thing, right? See, a guy that has the ability to teach the game and can teach you the triangle offense, right? He's the one that is creating the X's and O's on the court, right? You're creating the X's and O's to go up against any defense, any zone defense. Now we're talking basketball, we're talking game. Do you understand the difference between what is the X's and O's? What is X's and O's famous for? Love. So what I'm basically telling you is that a good player knows how to basically create love that he wants, that he desires for itself in that woman. And she is capable of internalizing it because he communicated the right way towards she becomes the reflection of the love that he has for himself. Yeah, at the end of the day, a woman is a reflection of your spirit and your conversation. So what is your conversation about? What is good conversation? And what is good game? See, you thought the game was all about these little slick lines and, you know, and whatever. No, but this is actually good game. This is good conversation. See, when you have good game and you have good conversation, you know, it actually inspires people to reflect it. See, the woman wants to share in your happiness, the happiness that you have for you, because she wants a good feeling. So she sees that you feel good about yourself, and she just wants to basically share in that moment. So what are you creating, right? They say men are builders, men are healers, and men are creators. So what are you destroying, right? Because you have a foundation that you did not build into that woman, because that foundation was based off of, you could tell by certain blocks, certain clays that it's not set up right. So you have to destroy that and then rebuild that in her and put on the right foundation. So what are you building? What type of foundation are you building in that woman, right? What are you creating? What is your master plan? And then, with destroying, how are you healing that woman, right? Since it's your woman, since it's someone that is dealing with you, how are you healing her, right? See, that's another thing what these guys don't talk about. Sometimes a good conversation is like aromatherapy. It's the aroma of your masculinity. The essence has aloes and oud. Frankincense and myrrh. A little dash of cinnamon. So I just gave you some game right there. You didn't even peep that, right? You need to look up what that is. See, aloe, or aloes, is not like the aloe from that little plant you think. It's actually from a tree that was planted. It was one of the original plants in the garden. See, with the aloes, What the aloes does, it calms the senses. It kills the anxiety, right? It heals the cells. See, that's another thing where guys, the reason why a lot of you guys fail with women because of your anxiety. Because it's your anxiety versus their anxiety. It's not going to work that way. See, with women, they look for a man that is solid, that is a pillar, that has emotional fortitude and mental strength, because now they can rest in you, because they're dealing with anxiety, because their minds are more so on the left side, right? To actually bless you with something, because yeah, I've been, out of commission, and you know I I love to feed my people, man. I like to spoil my listeners, because I feel as though they need to basically listen to good material, and I feel as though they need good product. They deserve good product, you know. And why do I say that? Because my listeners are a reflection of me. They are a reflection of my thought life. If they come here and listen and enjoy everything, you know. But anyways, that's what basically having good game and good conversation is about. Is you have the ability to teach the game. You know. Now I'm in the Hall of Fame in two different categories, as a player and as a coach. At this point, I just have commissioner stake, and I am still doing the player development with other, young lads. So I'm actually a young OJ is what they would say, right? That's some of the benefits of not really having a childhood. That's some of the benefits of really being around people, smarter than you. That's the benefits of basically doing things before your time. You know. But as I said before, and usually I would just say a little slick line, say something smart, like, but really at this point, y'all know who I am, and y'all know who tries to imitate me in every way, you know. But I'm probably going to get a hefty return when I claim all these little monkeys on my taxes, you know. See, your OG or your, you know, dude looks up to me. The dude that you admire admires me. Yeah.